Okay, are we good now? Are we... Hold on. One second. I want to make sure. To make sure that we're all set. Because I may have it go live and then my OBS hard crashed. So don't know what happened. Me just a little bit. One more second. Okay. Let me toy around with. This real quick. It looked awfully dark. that looks... Oop. That looks good. Okie dokie. We're gonna be ignoring... the visit with Jack. We're just gonna be cracking on with main scenario. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Oh, fuck off, bot. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. All that remains is to wait. I trust the two are ready. Ooh. Level synced to 66. Interesting.
He comes.
Does he now?
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
For a moment, I almost expected him to have a body double, but...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Seems to be the real deal.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Damn.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kyan! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
I do like that glowing sword, though. Okay, Lacan. Ugh. Okay, I can only target. Oh, shit. Ow. Dude. Oh.
This day you die! Leave this to me.
Oof.
Let us put you to the proof.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh,
Run, beast, run. something to remember.
Ooh. Well, this might be another scripted loss here.
Don't stop now. I see.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Ooh.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live. You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
Good on you. Oh, oh. My gods.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Hell yeah.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to address the balance.
How wrong you are!
Yeah.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
Well, that was that was something. I don't think we were followed. Gods. I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I am heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alvino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yukiri's plan and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather imposed, as I recall, but that is neither here nor there. Right. Oh. Ooh. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Okay, I'm glad Yugiri's safe. I'm glad she's alive. Deep breaths. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you. Or, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. And Shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to...
Oh, shit.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself.
Mayhap.
In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Of course.
And there they are!
Twelve be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us.
Yeah, that is true.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Pretty
If you insist.
Pretty verbose way to describe a twin.
To concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Give me one moment. Okay. I wanted to double check something. About the job-specific relic armor. Because I know there was one expansion where the job-specific relic armor could be upgraded, and it turns out that it was, in fact, a Stormblood. I wanted to be sure that it was, in fact, Stormblood. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Yuna. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him to our people's our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. Oh, what was the highest shit you had? Just level 62. Yeah, okay. Oh, lease. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Kerr, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe, if I understand that, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Okay, so I keep forgetting that Jack is here. And so I saw the purple quest in the mini-map, and I was like, ooh, new ether quest, but no. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlene or Old Daw, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. No. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Yuna, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane dealing with this troublesome aetherite. I could go on, but you understand. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Yuna? Yeah, I guess I am. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are our last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So, don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Okay, hold on. Very...
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear.
Okay. I started giggling because I know he's wearing big armor, but from that rear angle, okay, it looked like he had it just the... Oh, shit. It just looked like he had the biggest, fattest ass. Because, and again, I know it's armor, but, like, that angle with the cape. And I did have to pause, because this is a very intense moment. Okay.
Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered.
And this is intense.
Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
Yeah, damn.
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Girabonia.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
That is some juicy armor, Estinian.
If this be the work of the eye, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Oh. I need to calm down. Gorgeous. Ugh. Oh. Focus. Focus. Wait. Oh, all but one. Courage the Cowardly Lupin. Oh my god. No, fuck this, dude. We gotta do that. Ugh. Wait, is it you? Which, And the quest giver's an old dude. Oh, I do not recall having seen you before. Do you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request some of your time? You heard of the Lupin? They are a race that appears to be half man, half wolf, and are known for their skill in combat. They have long served the king of Doma. However, when Doma fell to the Empire, many of them were conscribed into the Imperial Army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There's one family of Lupin that have called Namai their home for many a generation. They have acted as the village's protectors on countless occasions. We could not have survived without their aid. The current oldest son has been the family backbone up until he too was forced to enlist. Only the mother and her youngest son remain now. The whole village expected their youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupin I have ever seen. He's been unable to help the village in any way, much less protect it. The ferocious appetite his kind possessed was looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe, but people are not so understanding when the Lupin give nothing back in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he is deserving of the villagers' ire. Assuming you are not just passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupin? My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Kurobana. He lives up on that hill to the west. Okay. I'm like pretty sure the last ether current's just a freestanding one. Two 280 yoms to the southwest. It's like down this way. It's like... I can easily go get that. Do you have business with me? Ah, the old man put you up to this. He certainly enjoys meddling in the affairs of others. It is as he says, I am not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Moogle's. Of course, I would love to protect the village just like my brother, but there's a reason he was conscribed and not I. The only thing I am good at is gathering herbs for my mother. I spend the rest of my time trying not to get in the way of the other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business with me, I must head off to grind some herbs to make mother's medicine. Rally. Oh, wait, the rally emote was so cute. I have no idea why you are so interested in me, but fine. I shall do battle with one of the nearby beasts if that will satisfy you. That is not to say I will prove Fukudo wrong. I am merely doing this to show you that you should not have expected aught of me. Oh, I see the arrow. Oh, I keep fucking forgetting that drop. Tea-sip cookie nom? Aw, that's a fucking cute-ass name. Ooh, that was sick. Thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough now to accept that Fukudo is right. I am not, and never will be, a warrior. Akuro is my brother in name only. Now please, leave me be. Tell Fukudo that you helped me and I once again proved to be hopeless. Aw, man. This is nowhere near as fucking comical as I was hoping it to be. I caught a glimpse of Kurobana heading off somewhere with a spear a while ago. Tell me, how did he fare? Pretty badly. Hopeless as ever, you say? Hakuro is such a fine warrior. I cannot believe Kurobana does not possess the same potential. There must be some way we can help him. Surely. Have him try something besides fighting. I had not thought of that before, but it is quite an idea. It seems my mind has grown slow in my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. Let us find Kurobana and see if there is not something else he is skilled at. I apologize for stopping you on your journey, but if you have the time to help, please, let me know. Okay, that is a quest line I will do on my own time. I just had to see what it was about, because Courage the Cowardly Lupin, but it's, man. Oh, not key items. Collection. Oh, to the northwest now. Where the fuck? Oh, Wait, did I see it? No? What? Huh? Uh... Hang on, so... So it was roughly right here. So... Is it like... up here? Hi, Jack. No, it's gotta be up. This way, right? Yeah, there you are. You sneaky bitch. It is nice to have flight, though. So it was worth the little goose chase. But gods, that was confusing as fuck. Yes, yes. You have business with us? Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked of something called hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. I think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant well so that we too can someday enjoy hanami. Nami. Yes, yes. So, are y'all... one of the society quests here? Or is it... Or are you just kinda... Just kinda vibing? Mm. What? Oh. They were a little too high. If all are ready, let us depart for the reunion in the Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. There we go, that's the word, circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past Tisari. I am glad, though, that the ether currents aren't as much of an actual, like, hunt as compared to Kurthus and Dravania for Heavensward. Oh my god, that was a pain. From here, we will turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Ace and Gosetsu have already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. Oh, I still need to do... I need to continue on with, Palace of the Dead. Let me guess, this area has zone ether currents, huh? Holy shit, it's dark for you guys. I can't seem to get...
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Ooh, whoa, that... Yeah, hold on, let's... Hang on. Okay, that's too much that way. Let's try that. What about this? I give you the Azim step, Yuna. Though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much further. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here's where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Oh. Oh, no, wait, is this... Don't I already have this gunblade? No. Oh, I do? I'll take the glaives. Because I don't have a whole lot of answer arms. When I last spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, you Gary, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Selah here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zala since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny. They're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. I wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zala warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. The Zala found ways to survive, it is true. They are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. Or meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately, Yuna. Why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Surely something's up here, right? No? What fortune you have to come hither at this time? Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs too. Hearts, livers, brains. Or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A doman. For meat they make domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Booze, fresh booze. Your choice of lamb or so. Guaranteed to satisfy. What will you have, Ness? A doman? Unless another Dazkar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough about domans, let us speak of booze instead. You cannot come to the Asm Steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved without the step. Come, come. You seek Tillman's? You are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again? You are seeking whom? Ah, the doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her. I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. Looks to be only 2. Oh, okay, my bad. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? So what the issue was, because I was blocking because I am blocking the text box, is I wasn't capitalizing the word mole. I was doing lowercase m, not capital M. Oh, I see. You were looking for Yin. In that case, how urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai. Will you buy it? There's but one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we will feel each other. We will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for your kindness. I am sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. You want to help me? I do not know what to say. Thank you, Yuna. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper roots. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Ooh. Ooh. The music. The music is just so... Welcome back, Yuna. Have you brought the whisper root? Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Udgan rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Okay, so the eyes are a little softer. It's Sirena.
Oh, please. It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
You don't fucking say, Lise.
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fierce, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
And who's this guy?
Ah, the master of the
Oh,
mermaids.
okay.
He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
I will say, bro has a fucking snatched waist. And with that crop top,
Mayhap I shall take
dude.
11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
Dude. Brother in blue was slaying.
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan Saga.
So much cunt being served there.
During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Kien, yes? I know where he may be.
Yeah, something else is going on. I will say though, she is adorable. Like, she's so fucking cute. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to get out of first person. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain that he might repay us for our kindness. Yep. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment? Here. He has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends. Let us go and greet our lord and master. Purple quest. I'll do this. I'll do that later. I'm not gonna waste time on stream for purple quests that don't give an ether current. This one has an ether current, though. Hello, traveler. As it happens, some of the local Kasteri merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind as of late. Reunion is run by the Kastir. It will not do you any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. The Kastiri way is to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall suffice for them. Yet a merchant from far-off lands has recently appeared in Reunion, trying to force the Kastir to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. However, it matters not what anyone says if he will not listen. I would appreciate it if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he is still in the Khan's tent, harping on. I don't suppose you'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I've done something to displease you, you need only tell me what. And just who would you happen to be? If you're here to trade, then you have to wait your turn. I arrived first. What's that? You're not a merchant. Well, are you aware of the funny customs these Kastir have? Apparently words aren't much use. Only actions will do. I was told as much by members of other Ari tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak? Regardless, it does not appear that I stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow the Kasteri customs, I suppose it is high time I acquiesced. Now that I think of it, if you're not a competitor, would you perhaps be interested in working with me? Seek me out if you'd like to hear more. It's been an eternity since I last had the chance to talk with a fellow traveler. My name's Gasco. I belong to the East Aldenar Trading Company, and I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kugane office until a short while ago. Word has it won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself and decided that I would make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I've brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals with. Yet, despite this, I am unable to convince them to even talk to me. Never mind take a look at my wares. If only they knew what harrowing obstacles I have overcome just to be here. Countless levies paid to pirates, daring escapes from fearsome bandits and beasts. I could go on forever. What is my reward? The icy stare of a Kasteri woman. Until today, I had never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. As it seems I alone am not up to this task, I wish to ask for your aid, knowledgeable adventurer. If you help me convince them to trade, I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. No need to be so alarmed, friend. I merely wish for you to help me learn about Kasteri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them or force you to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I've encountered thus far. If I am to get anywhere, I must study all of the customs and deities that govern their day-to-day lives. Only then do I stand a chance of convincing them to trade. This information shall doubtless be equally valuable to you on your travels. Why, if I weren't such a humble man, I would demand you show your gratitude to me for giving you this opportunity. Oh, fuck you. It's only one other purple quest. We already saw it does not give either. Okay. The music outside of Reunion, though, is really good.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
He kind of bad, though. He hmm.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
say no more, Yogiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrano, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. You, Giddy. I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
Ooh.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing them all in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our Lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart, I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
You got it.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance.
If you're a pale reflection, I can only imagine. Oh. How fucking hot was your dad then? Like, just saying, like, oh, I need to calm down.
For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
You like his sword though. Like his whole outfit is pretty cool. But that sword though. Like, look at that. Look at that shit. Yuna Sokolov, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. I was debating. I'm debating. Someone in the novice network was requesting a tank for roulettes. But I kinda just want to keep going. I do need a pee, though, so I will be back shortly. Okie dokie, I'm back. Oh, wrong scene. I want to check. Did they get a tank? Nah. I was about to say, if they if they didn't get a tank, I actually haven't done roulettes today. But that's oh my god. The fucking voice crack. What the fuck? I say we just carry on with MSQ. Oh, these are all pretty good. Pretty good. So, you two have heard of the Nadam. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I had learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed, in it, Nadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have a good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? Oh, will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, even what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them, as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Illo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. I mean, that's kinda... It's kinda where neither current could be. Ooh. A purple. Uh... 137 elms to the west. There is, yes. In Mammoth? What? Herbal Rain. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that is a drop. The Bridge of the Hyrule Warriors. Oh. Huh? Oh, is it? Oh. Where the fuck? I might be all the way up there. What? What? Hold on. What's with the camera? This camera was stuck. Yeah, fuck you, Mammoth. My friends, I give you Mole Elo. The captain of the tribe, Timolin, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As as do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam, as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Cyrena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam.
Oh.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Will you show me some ether currents?
You, wait. I would have words.
Would you?
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Fascinating. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nardam. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mole, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another, more pressing matter. All of these are really good. I might take the Grimoire, though. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. I feel like that saying was a bit stranger than proposing a feast. just a smidge. She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? Might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist. I am sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Would you go and speak with Baybee, please? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the step. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. You're just keeping fucking organs in your back pocket. Of course, naturally. Who wouldn't? A word of advice. Our quarries want to avoid the Zala and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. Thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Una? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure or gulo. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Bring it. Dawn Trail Tribe Quest has you keep 3 baby alpacas in your pocket. Okay. That's... Alright, yeah. Sure. Then it is settled. Yosetsu will stand as witness. Let the games begin. Moonrise? Where's the towers? I... Sure. Actually, let me... Oh. I see. Yippee. Do we want to try... Whoop. I guess we will try right here, as it brought us to an ether current. Did not mean to launch off the side like that, but it worked. We got there. Dude, God's bless the motorcycle mounts. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh. It would seem that, at the very least, you were the faster hunter. Speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 gulo gulo. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Yuna, 6 gulo gulo did she slay too. 'Twould seem you have met your match, my lord. Of all the possible outcomes, this is perhaps the most amusing. And perhaps the most auspicious. Though I would have preferred to win the day, I shall settle for the whimsy of the kami. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mold Elo forthwith. Let us have Yuna present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zala cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. You are returned, Yuna. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Go with the cane. It will be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbay. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies. Yurt is such a fun word. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south across the bridge. Oh. Okay, the river made me panic. I would have tanked that easy, but better safe than sorry. Oh, Yuna, are you here to help too? Right, so I suppose Dorbay told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. And again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? I was about to say, what could possibly, what could least possibly be so squeamish about? And then the word popped on the screen right as it was about to leave my mouth, so I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm outside of the search area. There it is. To be fair, I didn't read it on the side of my screen. I just saw it pop up when I collected it. Well, have you found your share yet? If you'll give me a second. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Please, look how much dung we have. I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbay will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbay. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place. If the gods tell you where to go, it must be hard on you all. Hard? I do not understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens come the rain which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh which nourishes the Zela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place. In villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation. Yes? and talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep. I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But he will not wait any longer, will he? As he came for him. Take him back. His nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place, the people in it, and maybe the things too. Wow, you're so eloquently spoken, Lise. Good job. Good job, girl. You got this. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words. The stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. Water. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. It's important to him and to me. Some call them all fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? I want a French cigarette. Oh, I'm chasing the one that was all the way up there. Yeah, okay. That's, yeah. Yeah. Kat, was this the area with the music you were talking about yesterday? Because if so, high-key agree. Welcome back, Yuna. Do you speak with Torbay? Well, well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. Ooh. Yeah, no, that the step music is incredible. I love it. Meal is almost ready, so we should summon Ian and Gosetsu.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Both their swords are really, really sick.
Know you by yours.
Especially the hand guards.
I know I should have fled with the others after father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
June, was it? Fucking.
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it.
That fucking shit-eating grin. I'm saving that clip just so I can get a screenshot of that shit-eating grin.
But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Oh my god, that was... that was amazing. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same? Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nadam. Yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many moons until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where's the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Sail Inn, I don't think I'm pronouncing them right, but hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Meadow. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Huh. What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry over much. We will overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bartram's Meadow. Oh, wait, Anne. Oh dear, I knew he would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your yawl will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we've finished the trial. Let's catch up to Hannah and Gosetsu. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hannah or Gosetsu, though. We should hurry. Give me one moment. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Serena did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself? So it goes. Few less warriors to face in the Nadam, eh? Kaol Aen is not much further. Said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Something tells me that there's an ambush. Oh dear. That was a fun mount. Some kind of purple bird, I think. Bullet Wallace. Right. This must be the pass that leads to Bartram's Medal. You say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there's a first time for everything, no? Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must pass through Bartram's Medal and each Temayol. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nottam to win. Ooh. It will let me do party support. That's good. Here's what we'll do. Because I have something I want to do pretty soon. So what we'll do is we'll do Bartram's Medal, and then we'll call it quits for the day. I got a Discord alert. Oh, it's a server I have muted. I have a bunch of servers that I've joined specifically for emotes. I don't... Okay. I love that they have... Oh, whoops. I love that they have a unique tank role for Gosetsu. Oh, I guess we should have carted them up here. Huh. Oh. Can we cart them? Yeah. Okay, here they come. Oh. Okay, well. And that is why samurai should not... I don't know. I don't know what point I'm making, but like... Maybe I maybe we take it a little slower. Let's do that. Arula. Interesting. Oh wait, aren't those the... What is it? Oh, my brain isn't working. Nah, it's whatever. Oof. Ah, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Wee. What do we got? Earth crystals, okay. Low-key startled me a little bit. Not gonna lie, but... What in the fuck? I heard something fall over. But nothing... fell over. I'm haunted, guys. Experiencing auditory hallucinations. Yeah, with how slow we're taking this, I think it's fair to assume that we can call it quits after. It's a level 66 dungeon. I feel like I'm mad underleveled. Oh, we're only halfway through. Oh, you're Barton? But, what? What? I was looking away. was looking away. I wasn't. Oh. Okay. Well. Why? Okay. Huh? Okay. I think I'm getting it. I think I'll give it a couple more goes, and then maybe we'll have to do this later. Because I'm kinda just wanting to call it pretty soon. So is it just keep running? Keep moving? Did it. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I walked in super hard there. Barnum's a sprout killer for a reason. I believe it. I can't imagine how painful that would be, like, on just a duty finder. Because that was painful just doing it with duty support. Like... That was a lot. Oh, what the? Where did you come from? Oh, of course. No more bowlers? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Nope.
This blow shall end.
Will it? Because they're... It stood a pretty good while after you said that. Oh. Yeah, damn. Oh. I don't know how I dodged that, but we take those. Ow. Oh. Yeah. Got the wings. Let's go. Did it. Oh, the lag. Well fought back there, Yuna. Things got hairy at times. But I knew we'd manage. Alright, I've still got those whistles Serena gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try like she said. There, look. I think that means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aw. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. Actually, do we, like, you'll whistle. You'll. I need to try this out in an area with flight. Let's go out to the... Let's go out to the Ruby Sea real quick. I don't know, it's kind of cool, kind of pretty. Bird. It's a bird. How high? How high up this tower can I get? Damn it. Ah, that's horse shit. Can I? Actually, can I do... This is unusual territory for a bird, I will say. But that's quite fun. But I want to call it a day. Because I have some other stuff I want to do off stream. Like, I'm gonna keep playing, but it's not necessarily stuff I want to stream. Why didn't I just do this? Why didn't I just do that? Okay. Oh, it hurt my fingers? Oh, okay, well. that's it for this week. Like I said, Sunday, I'm limiting my streams to 3 days a week. Because apparently even 4 days a week led to burnout. So, but I still want to be fairly consistent, so. Yeah, Sunday. Goodbye.